Hear you, man, in great spirit.
You see what's going on with Showtime?
What's happening? What the fuck happening?
But boxing?
Nigga, what's happening? Tell everybody.
That shit damn near over with.
All right, we're going to break down further what Adrian Broner is talking about, because as boxing fans, we stay in the dark. We're not privy to a lot of things simply because we're not told, and because as boxing fans, whether hardcore or casual, we don't pay attention to certain things and we don't look at certain things. So a lot of stuff tends to go over our head. And the main thing that people are talking about, Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence, right? What's going on? Why we can't get the fight made? What's up with PBC? What's going on with PBC, as Adrian Broner talks about. So that's what we're going to elaborate on. I've been looking into it. I've been reading up. I've been doing my homework. I've been paying attention. I've been following the money. I've been doing all that, you know, and I think it's gotten to the point where I can pretty much wrap the average boxing fan, casual boxing fan head around what's going on and what they're seeing with PBC. Okay, so in the last 5 to 10 years, actually longer than that, 15 or whatever, we have been going through something called subscriber wars. And that is due to the fact back in the day, you used to have what, HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, you know, subscribers wasn't really split up as much as they are right now. But as we have evolved, other streaming services and apps have come out. Therefore, it's splitting the average subscriber in more different ways. There's only so many streaming and apps and stuff the average subscriber is going to have. So what's happening is we have all these streaming services, we have all these platforms, we have all these new sites where you can watch content, videos, sports, and whatever. And we have all these platforms out here. And what happens is with these streaming services and, you know what I'm saying, with this Paramount Plus and all this other stuff, is everybody's fighting for subs. Okay? So what some of these streaming services have figured out is they're not strong enough to stand on their own. So what have these streaming services been doing? They have been combining. They have been teaming up. They have been working with each other to maintain a subscriber base. Kind of like how ESPN, Disney, and Hulu, you know what I'm saying? They all teamed up. So, you know, if you're doing business with one or you're in with one service, it gives you access to another service. So all these streaming services have teamed up to basically survive, to basically get back the subscriber bases that they're losing. Okay? Because everybody's fighting for subs. When it comes to Showtime and PBC, with the platform all together, it was just reported that in Q1, Showtime has lost 500,000 subscribers.
Paramount CEO Bob Bakish confirmed last month that these talks were happening as the company looks toward the future. Cord cutting obviously accelerating. Showtime lost about 500,000 subscribers in Q1, according to the CEO. Showtime lost about 500,000 subscribers in Q1, according to the CEO.
Showtime?
Yeah.
How the fuck?
They talking about Steven Espinoza done. Man, they saying that boxing shit over with Showtime.
Q1 is the first quarter of the year, for those who don't know. Has lost 500,000 subscribers. Okay? Now, the thing is, Paramount and Paramount Plus, however you want to look at it, you can look at these people as the front man. You know what I'm saying? Look at them like the dope man or the dope supplier. This is where everybody get their work from. This is where Al Heyman get his work from. This is where everybody get their work from. Okay? The problem seems to be now is that as far as Paramount goes, Paramount's business in general of subscribers or whatever and whatnot, it's not looking good for them. And they're not liking the numbers. They're not liking the residuals. They're not liking what they're seeing. So, what is Adrian Broner talking about? We can sum this up with one article. And there it is. Paramount wants to cut Showtime altogether. They want to get rid of it. They don't think that they need it. They lost. Showtime did not do what it was supposed to do. They teamed up with Showtime to help boost their subscriber base. And instead, Showtime ended up losing 500,000. This is what Adrian Broner is talking about.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. It's some crazy shit going on, man. We about to be fighting on Twitter.
Because a lot of these people are losing subscribers to Netflix. Netflix have taken out a lot of people. They took out Blockbuster. They have taken out a lot of people. Okay? A lot of these people are losing their subscribers to Netflix. I'm not saying that Netflix is the only one, but that's one of the primary new kid on the block streaming content channel app. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it, that's out here that everybody is subscribed to. Okay? So like I said, everybody's fighting for subscribers. Okay? And, you know, they're losing money and whatnot. And what the CEO of Paramount is considering is cutting Showtime altogether and migrating their content to another streaming service.
And we about to be fighting on Twitter.
They just almost made snot come out my nose, man.
Hey, man.
Oh, Twitter?
Yeah.
Nah,
They
don't
be
say
funny,
that.
dog.
Showtime ain't going through shit like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know everybody knows it's you.
Hell yeah, I know, man. It's getting bad, bro. They can't even promise Earl and Terrence no guarantees. The fuck?
That's here, boy. Yeah, man.
Man, hey Mac, I pray. The crazy thing is, Mac, I was just talking to them folks over there. I told them to let me start that HBO shit back up.
Damn, they gonna keep going back and forth. HBO, Showtime.
Man, they might as well, because it's looking bad for Showtime right now. And I'm sorry, because I love Espinosa. I love the whole Showtime, bro.
Damn. Fuck.
So the thing that's going on with Showtime and PBC is simply they don't know if they're going to have a job, a place of employment. They don't know if they're going to get the money that they need to back them to keep putting on this. They don't know if they're going to drop a new contract, if Paramount's going to have any money for Showtime. Because they're considering cutting it all together. This is what's going on at PBC. This is what they're looking at. And they don't want to put some of their biggest fights out when they don't got that money secured. It's honestly just as simple as that. Crawford and Spence is the kind of fight they want to use as a bargaining tool. You know what I'm saying? Or to help their catalog or what they have over there at PBC looks appealing for Paramount, you know, to want to cut a check. And since they're talking about cutting them all together, what Adrian Broner is talking about is they don't know what they're doing. They're literally hanging in the wind, trying to figure out where they're going to go from here. Because if Paramount goes through and they do what they're going to do, they're going to drop Showtime, and guess what? Al Heyman got to go shopping again. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have to find a new home. And this is what, when Broner said, man, we're going to be fighting on Twitter, this is what he's talking about. They talk about cutting it all together. because everybody's losing and Paramount wants to stop the hemorrhaging. And they're looking at Showtime as dead weight and a waste of time, and we don't need it. And that's actually where we're at right now. So the likelihood of you getting a Terrence Bud Crawford fight versus Errol Spence during this time with PBC and Showtime is highly unlikely, because these guys don't know where their next meal finna come from. So that's why when it comes to this fight, you getting all this bullshit, and you getting all this hanging up, you getting all this, because these guys don't know if they're even going to be in existence, you know what I'm saying, in the next 6 months. These are facts. You know what I'm saying? Once you look into the business of it, you can clearly see what's going on. You know, and it's not hard to tell. And if Paramount is fin to drop you, then what's finna happen to boxing? This is the only thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna end it with this. All you folks better hope and pray Netflix don't pick up no kind of boxing. Because if it does, oh wow. If they're causing y'all this much problem with just the stuff that they have, and this is the thing, Netflix ain't really all that. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. You know what I'm saying? It's really not all that. It's good. But Netflix really shine with the Netflix movies and series and stuff that they have. That's what they're really shine. That's something that's exclusively for them. Like, they can't lose with that right there. But as far as like movies and old movies and stuff they supposed to have on there, it's not a good selection. But their shows and their original movies and stuff like that, I mean, they're knocking it out the park. I'm pretty sure they got some of the best ratings out there. They got some of the best shows with the best ratings out there. Y'all better watch out. And this is what happens when you don't want to move with the time. You know, you seen Floyd is done business with DAZN. Isn't DAZN an app? Wasn't they talking about DAZN being an app and how it ain't no good and people ain't gonna watch sports on the app? But look what Floyd's doing now. See, one thing you can count on Floyd is always cutting edge. Floyd is always ahead of the curve. Floyd is always going to do what everybody eventually will start doing. He will be the first to do it. So when you see him make a move like that, it should be telling you something. Leave your thoughts in the comments section. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Bruce Vane, I'm out.